Macca's guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here, continuing on with Resident Evil Village. These are the S rank walkthroughs for the Mercenaries mode. This is level 3, the factory, where we need approximately 1.1 million points. In this video, you'll see approximately 1.35 million. And this one is one of the easier ones as long as you go with the right loadout. This is a very close quarters combat style level, so the second shotgun works great. You'll have enough money to buy that shotgun, the rifle, and a pipe bomb once you sell your handgun ammo and the handgun itself. Don't forget to also pick up a pipe bomb, then use your leftover currency to actually upgrade the weapons the way you desire. What I would recommend here is focusing a little bit on the shotgun ammo capacity so you don't have to reload as much.
Please come again.
The enemies and overall style for this are pretty easy. As with the campaign, the hardest part about the factory is the layout of the level itself. Everything kind of loops around, but it's really easy to get lost, and if you take one wrong turn, you can get kind of completely misguided in terms of which way you're facing. So learning the layout is pretty important here. Otherwise, it's really not too bad. You, as always, want to follow along with the video in terms of the route and build that combo. Make sure you pick up any orbs you can and focus on the large enemies when you can, but also making sure not to lose your combo by shooting some of the cannon fodder enemies in between. Pick up anything they drop as a good habit, as we can use that money later, and then we'll get a bonus on it as well. As with the campaign, the foundry is kind of the hub area, and there are 3 paths from the foundry that go in different directions, and it's recommended that you do the first 2 as the shortest ones. That way it's a lot easier to maintain your combo on the way back to the foundry. So that's why I picked this exact route. It's because I want to do the fastest paths first in order to maintain my combo, and then finish off with the last one, as it doesn't really matter. Additionally, the tougher enemies like the chainsaw guy and the witch can be stun locked with the shotgun, so you can get up nice and personal with the shotgun and not really have to worry too much about taking damage and potentially losing. Otherwise, keep following the route and I'll rejoin you with commentary in just a minute. Make sure you are holding on to your pipe bombs, as we will need it for the propeller boss from the campaign, which shows up a little bit later in this area. Now you will notice during this first section of the factory, the combo will end a few times, and that's totally okay. It's obviously not ideal, but if we're only going for an S rank, it's totally acceptable, as we'll get an SS rank in this video, and the combo breaks multiple times actually. If you're going for the triple S rank and you're going for a high score, you do obviously want to make sure everything's done in one combo though.
this mess. Bare your teeth at us!
Choose an ability.
Trying to work up my appetite. So you finally came to see me. Everyone falls for me in time. A dream! No! I don't want to! Not you! Wait! You're mine! Great mama!
Right around this point of the mission, the propeller enemy will spawn, so that's where you're going to want to get your pipe bombs, your mines ready, just to take them out as quickly as possible. This is obviously recommended not only for keeping up your combo, but just for making the mission as fast as possible, which obviously helps us get a greater bonus upon area completion. And the reason we went for the propeller enemy first and then the enemies was so that we could actually get by the doorway and keep our combo a little bit longer. We can then walk forward, kill the remaining enemies, and finish off this area and go back to the shop. Once back in the shop, it's business as usual. We don't even have a pistol, so get rid of all of your handgun ammo. And then you can go through your upgrades with whatever playstyle you prefer. You should probably prioritize your shotgun upgrades, like the capacity and the damage.
This should be enough. Aha! One moment, please. Thank you for your patronage.
Then we proceed to area number 2 with a total of 51 enemies, and it is actually recommended that you have a decent headset or your audio on your TV turned up, and that is because you can actually hear the chainsaw enemies coming, which is obviously good to protect yourself, but more important, in order to find out exactly where they are, as they can spawn in different directions and take different routes to get to you. It will be advantageous to know where to find them and when they're nearby. Otherwise, this next area is not only easy, but also pretty quick. You can get it done in like 3 or 4 minutes, and you can move pretty quickly through the rooms. Just make sure you're hitting the same amount of enemies taken care of as your milestone before you move on to the next room, or else you'll leave enemies behind. Again, you don't need the perfect 51 out of 51 with a 51 combo, but it is helpful. You can make up for a lot of errors in the first area if you get like a flawless second area, or the other way around. If you did really well in the first area, you don't have to do as crazily good in this second area. But either way, this mission is probably one of the easier ones to get the S rank, and hopefully you agree. And then, yeah, just make sure you're hitting enemies in the weak spot. Make sure you're getting all of the orbs, picking up all the extra ammo and currency, and then run out at the end of the level to find your final score.
Choose an ability. Choose an ability. Choose an ability.
Exit when you're ready. 1,080,000 points is enough for an S rank. In this video, you see 1.35 million, and then we can move on to level 4 where I'll see you. Don't forget to drop a like. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. Shout out to Zarias and Puffy Vins. Peace.